Tankers, and welcome to the channel. I'm your host, World of Blitz, and in today's video, we are going to be taking a first-hand look at the Boschation 25CL, which is going to be a Tier 9 French auto-loading collector light tank. I am very excited and nervous for this vehicle to come into the game. I'm excited because I like bat chats. They're super fun. It's going to be great to play, especially at Tier 9, because it's one of my favorite tiers in the game. And when you add that in with the fact that it also looks really dang exciting to play, I'm excited. The bad news is that Wargaming is making this tank look incredibly overpowered on the first view statistics. What I will say is that, as always, things are subject to change. Wargaming could vary, and most likely will alter the statistics of this tank to nerf it. I think that will be the case, and I hope that's the case, but either way, I'm going to let you know everything you need to about this tank statistically in today's video, and let you know my fullest opinions on what I expect this tank to perform like. So, let's make our way to those statistics in question. Now, I should point out that the tank is fully equipped. It has calibrated shells on, for some reason supercharge. I don't know why Asen keeps putting supercharge on. I gotta tell him not to. For equipment, doesn't really matter too much, obviously running hit points, and we've also got engine accelerator instead of running the traverse speed, improved handling. When it comes to provisions, it's double food and fuel. So with that aside, let's take a look. Top speed of 65 kilometers per hour and 20 in reverse. Okay, so pretty mobile. I mean, it's got a very good power to weight of 25.7. Not exactly sure what the effective power to weight is going to be, but it'll be fast. You can see the average speed is 41. Tank weighs in at 25 tons. As always, it's a Boschation 25. Turns at 43 degrees a second, and 66 degrees of actual tank rotation. I should point out that the 43 degrees is the turret. So it's a very, very mobile tank, which makes sense. It is a light. This is where the vehicle becomes just a little bit busted, you might think. 3,283 damage per minute. Yes, you heard that right. 3,283 damage per minute. If we were to make our way to Blitz Stars and take a look at the comparison, let's just, pull out a Tier 10 medium. How about the E50M? E50M with rammer has, if we go over here, 3,364 DPM. If we were to get out an autoloader, like the Boschation 25 ton, it has 2,957 damage per minute. Why does this tank have 280 more damage per minute than the Tier 10 bat chat? That makes no sense. So I think this tank will be changed when it is released, especially when you realize that this tank carries a 4-shell autoloader with a 2-second interclip and 310 damage. That means in a matter of 6 seconds, this vehicle in Tier 9 can deal 1,240 damage. What? What, Wargaming? Are you okay? Are you okay? It's insane to me how anybody in the Wargaming balancing department even thought that putting this tank in the test this way was a good idea. Also, I should point out 440 HE damage and 58 millimeters of pen, meaning that if you get the rear of any lightly armored vehicle, especially because you can play up against Tier 8s, you can full clip them. Go up against a Waffle, bye-bye. Go up against an RHM or, an RU251, bye-bye. Oh my, I am very scared of this tank. It is incredibly scary, in fact. When we take a look at the aiming time, 2.2 seconds. And let me point out again that Asen put on supercharge. That means the aiming time is around 2 seconds on this vehicle. It's also got good dispersion at 0.326. The really only downside of this tank is that it has 6 degrees of gun depression, which is average for the bat chats. What? I seriously don't know what to say. This tank, to me, looks absolutely busted. I mean, right now, obviously, as I said, it's going to be in testing, which means it's subject to change. But, heck, the clip reload's only 16.66 seconds. It carries an extra shell, and it dumps faster than the Tier 10. What? The Tier 10 only takes 13 seconds to reload, which is only 3 seconds faster than a tank that has an extra shell and is a tier lower. I am very, very confused. Really, I seriously am incredibly confused when it comes to the overall statistics of this tank. Now, when we take a look at the armor profile, it doesn't have a lot of armor. It's 50 on the turret, 50 on the sides, 40 on the rear, and the hull is only 60. So overall, you're really not going to bounce a lot. Got a lot of view range, by the way. 302 meters is quite a bit. I'm just confused. In fact, if you want to see just how stupid this tank is statistically, that's the tier 10 bat chat, and let's go pull out the tier 9. Oh, yeah, here it is, we have it. We don't have the name of it, but it's good because we still have the stats of it. So let me zoom in a bit here so we can get a better look. So, more DPM by 11%. And let me obviously put on calibrated here, and then let's also put on aiming time, hit points. So, 3,228 DPM. Okay, which is pretty similar to what I showed. 242 mils of pen, 284 on the premium, 310 alpha, 4 shells. Seems like it's actually a little bit different on the Blitzstar statistics, but that's probably because we have the tank fully kitted out on everything when it comes to the vehicle. But still, what? So it's got crazy DPM, crazy DPM, which is already stupid. When we take a look at the aiming time, it is 72% better. 72% better than the Batchat 25T. For example, if we were to get out the tier 10 Chinese medium, the WZ121, the 121 is an aiming time of 0.91. If you're running aiming time on the vehicle, you can get it down to 0.75. Basically, I'm dumbfounded. It has the same aiming time basically as a Chinese medium. Sure, its dispersion's nothing amazing, but who cares? It's just so stupid. And by the way, its on-movement dispersion values are also very good, only when turning the turret, which unfortunately is, you know, everything when it comes to aiming. But still, when you're actually driving the tank at full speed, it's not going to bloom. It's only when turning the turret back and forth, and when you've got that much aiming time, who cares? Top speed 65, effective power to weight 31.2. Bit slower than the Batchat, but I mean, it's still got the same top speed. I don't know what to say about this vehicle. I don't know what to say. View range is also very similar between these two tanks, only 4% different. And hit points, again, you would think that this is a tier 10. Like, no joke. You would think statistically that this is a tier 10, and it's a tier 9. I don't know what to say. Hopefully you enjoyed or didn't enjoy today's video. I mean, you probably enjoyed the video. You probably didn't enjoy what I talked about in this video, because effectively what Wargaming's done here is they've created a tier 9, tier 10. There's no tier 9 that has even close to this level of DPM as a medium. In fact, you could get every single tier 9 medium in comparison here. And look at this. Not a single tier 9, single shot medium breaks the barrier. Like, even close. The closest it appears to be is the Leopard PTA at 6% less DPM, and the M46 Patton at 6% less, Type 61. But this is not a loader. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. As I said, this is just something that makes very little sense to me, and I have no clue how Wargaming is going to balance this tank, but hopefully they nuke the DPM, like absolutely nuke the DPM. If you want my opinion, it should have a 2.5 second intro clip. It should have about 2,400 DPM. I think that would be fine. You know, I feel like that way, you know, it's similar to like a standard B, but it still has that 1,200 clip. But it just takes a little bit longer to get it out, and it obviously has like a 20-second clip reload to deal that damage, kind of like a tier 9 Lorraine. Either way, I guess we'll have to see how it is. Hopefully you enjoyed today's video. Bye-bye.